broadcast live.
So we got a special guest today. Welcome to OnLife Radio to everybody that just tuned in. Of course, we got those exclusives for you today. Who we got on the exclusive side of things? Let me just check for y'all quickly on our exclusives. Oh, by the way, how's everybody doing? I am Slikour. Welcome to OnLife Radio. For our exclusives, we got something from Casper Nyovest and Kid Dominant called E-Wallet dropping this Friday. We got BTWBTL 808 with A-Reese and the Big Hash dropping on Friday. We got that Malum Cool Cat. I just came out of his listening session right now. And he's got a dope album. He's got a dope EP, I must say. That's also dropping on Friday. So we still got that, And we got something special from Jay Something. We're going to jump on a call with him. And we got something from Dream Tax featuring Benchmark, Young Tyrant, and Lake Loner, also dropping on Friday. It's super, super hot. And we also got something from Chad the Don featuring MT and featuring MT dropping on Friday. It's another exclusive. We couldn't get that Kid Tini joint. Apparently they've decided that joint is gonna be on his album because Kid Tini said he had an MT joint which he doesn't think was gonna be on the album, but it sounds like the song's gonna be on the album. So they've come back to me and they said it's probably gonna be on the album, so they don't want to take it out yet. So let's start off the show as you know, and then we're gonna call up our guest Jay Something real soon.
This not having an income thing is no joke, guys, and nobody knows what the future holds. So I'm gonna change my habits. For starters, the old Max probably would have finished this. Kodwa manje, I'm more conscious of every single drop. And if we can look at our money just like this, we can make sure that every single cent goes a long way. What new habits will you be making?
But first, Jay Something basically has been working with Converse, and they've been working on a campaign. So we're gonna get into that, and he's gonna tell us what that's all about. We're gonna play you the joint, the song that was made from this campaign. The song that was made from this campaign by Jay Something with Converse. So let's start with that, and then from then on we're gonna just get straight into that call with Jay Something. Then we're gonna get into those exclusives. Plus, we've got the hot seat, the winner of the hot seat from last week. We got his song, and we want Jay Something to also listen to the winner of the hot seat and tell us what he thinks of that joint. So let's jump in. This is Wish You Were Here. Let's go. And let me know how the sound is like, y'all. Whoa. Yeah. Hey.
Wish you were here.
It's called Create.
I really do.
Create at Home. This is the Jay Something project.
Here I am on the couch again, playing some FIFA. Too much time, so much on my mind. Catching that FIFA.
Yo, let me know who you here for. I know I see y'all say you're here for Aries. I see you say you're here for Kid Dominant.
Can somebody tell me? Won't somebody tell me? I really need to stop going to the fridge. Yeah. Won't somebody stop me? Somebody stop me. Wish you were here, I do. Wish you were here, I do. Wish you were here, I do.
Oh, this the homie Jay Something, what?
Wish you were here, I do.
This the homie Jay Something. This the homie.
I'm ready to.
This is the homie Jay Something. He's collaborated with Converse. This is Wish You Were Here.
You give, I'm ready to, so ready to. I promise to treasure everything you give. I can't wait to be together with you. I can't wait to be together with you.
Ngiyavuka, ngiyaklina, ngiswela into engizoyenza ngithi ngivula ne-TV channel 112 ama-movie bayawaphinda hayisuka kunzima kahle kahle.
You're on OnLife Radio, main.
Ngiyakutshela sophuma sesiwo master chef nama-gym instructor ibele nqinisweni sengizwile wolowo ngihlele endlini sekwanele manje corona mfethu buyoze kube.
We about to speak to Jay something about this change. It's called It's Create at Home, featuring Spear, Moya, and Adian John Fraser.
Wish you were here, I do. Wish you were here. Wish you were here.
As I can say, Jay something is backstage waiting for us. The new backstage is literally like joining the call.
I wish you were here, I do.
Yeah.
Home all alone, just got off a phone call with my friends. The day loops.
You're on OnLife Radio.
On my own, thinking about a flower.
We got mad exclusives, don't forget that.
1 hours, locked up in the tower.
We got something from Kid Dominant and Casper Nyovest.
Hey, what's this?
We got something from DJ Rika and Cooley Chana, also exclusive.
The mind lose my mind.
We also got Dad Aries, Big Hash, and 808, exclusive.
And my heart's been struck alone too many times.
Wish you were here, I do.
And we got that exclusive from Chad the Don featuring MT and Loli.
Wish you were here, I do. Wish you were here, I do. Wish you were
Okay, we about to go live with Jay something right about now.
Wish you were here, I do.
And this is Wish You Were Here. It's a Converse
Wish
collaboration.
you were here, I do.
Wish You Were Here. It's a Converse collaboration with Jay something.
Wish you were here, I do.
He's about to join us on the live real quick. You're on OnLife Radio. I am Slikour, and we about to speak to Jay something about this joint called Wish You Were Here, collaboration with Converse. We're just waiting for Jay to join in, and we will go live. Hey, Jay, what's up, my bro?
What up, my G?
How you doing, my G?
I'm blessed, bro, and you?
Yo, strong, man. Strong out here all the time, doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? Working double time to only get half the check. That's how we do. You know what I mean?
Listen, I still need to get into that lingo, you know, like, but I'll get there, my G.
Ain't no lingo, man. I'm just saying it. You know, it's not like
Yes.
It's not like there's an Ebonics dictionary. I'm just saying what comes out my mouth, man. And if it makes sense, thank God. If it doesn't make sense, I apologize in advance.
Trying to get the checks, I guess, then, huh?
You know what I mean? Listen, man. Oh, no, working double time. We'll see where the checks come, but it is what it is. You know,
Yeah,
let's
that's
come
right,
straight
man,
for another
sure.
day. Yo, bro, firstly, good seeing you. You know, how's COVID-19 treating you?
Yeah, man, I think all in perspective, like, not too bad. You know, I have a roof over my head. My family is well. We have food on the table. We're warm. You know, music-wise, you know how it is. It's been super hard. And I kind of like hard situations because it forces us to think a little bit outside the box. So it's an interesting space we're in, man. My heart is just with the people that don't have, you know?
Yeah, that's a real thing to say, man. Yo, that joint Wish You Were Here is dope, man. That collaboration
thank you, man.
With Converse. When did the track come out?
Well, yeah, it's actually not even really out. So we put it out about 2 weeks ago on social media after a 4-week like project that we did. But it's just out on SoundCloud. We're getting it out to radio and stuff now. But you're pretty much like one of the first people playing it like on a platform.
Yo, man, this is what we call the exclusive. That's dope, you know. Oh, that's dope. So tell me how it came about, you know, with the people that you collaborated on, how you chose those people, who are those people, you know. Just please let's get a little bit on that so everyone knows.
Yeah, so the idea was like, you know, for for like about the first 2 weeks of lockdown, I don't know if you felt it, but like creatively, like it was a really hard space to kind of like try and break out of that block that I was in. And I was speaking to a lot of my creative friends, and they were talking about like this, how do we be creative in a time like this? And I was thinking, like, I wonder how many musicians are feeling this right now, like that sense of like, I want to create. And I spoke to a lot of musicians, and a lot of people were in the same sort of feeling, you know. And then I saw this campaign that Converse was doing globally. You know, I've been a fan of the brand since I started my career, man. I don't, like from school days, you know. And I saw what they were doing, and I came up with this idea that we could fall apart of that campaign. So that campaign was just encouraging creatives to be creative. And I thought, damn, that's just encouraging musicians to make music, which is what we love doing, what we should be doing. Yeah. So we did this campaign that we would like do this project where, you know, encouraging musicians to share their music, and then adding an incentive that I would work with one of them, and I would pay them $5,000, and they would get some gear from Converse. And next thing I knew, dude, like 5 days later, we had like over 1,000 entries. It was mad.
Damn, that's crazy. Shit, I missed that because I need that $5,000. So tell me how you, and I need the merch, y'all. I'm doing these interviews every day, and I'm wearing the same clothes.
Never mind the feature, huh? Where's your value at? Like, you need the 5,000.
But you and I have already spoken about the feature. No, but you and I have already spoken about the feature for something else already. Me and I, the feature's already in the bag. We're just looking for the right song. That's what we said. But have you changed your mind with this feature thing, you know?
No, Machi, like I told you that I'm so excited, you know. I especially now, like, hit me up, man. Let's make music, man. That's all I want to do, though.
Yo, don't worry, we gonna hit you up. I mean, obviously with us, because we're a 7-man crew, we also social distancing, so we can't really make any real music right now. It's not like I'm alone just sending you a file saying this is what we're doing. So, you know, but definitely exciting times there, man. And I wanted to ask you, for the winners that you're selecting, was Piwe Moyo and Aiden John Fraser, what did you see in those guys, basically, for you to kind of choose them as your winners for everyone that submitted?
Man, I think, like, you know how it is, man. We've got so much talent online, and I think we got so much talent in this country. It's ridiculous. Like, it reminds me so much of like the first feeling that I had like in New York, where people are just expressing themselves all the time. Like this campaign, whether you're like on a train station or you're on the street, somebody will always be singing no matter where they are. That competition, or rather the campaign, reminded me of the beauty and expression. And so many people like really blew me away. Like, yo, I want to work with so many people, but obviously you know how it is. But Zulu Paka, which is Spiwe, she was one of the first people to submit, and I couldn't forget her. There's something about her. Like, I think she's the new age Java. Like, she's got this comedic approach to what she does, which I think is part of the magic that she could bring. Like, she's got the similar flow to Java, and she's dope, but she also brings a side of like storytelling, but with a comedian touch. So that for me like really blew me away, her storytelling ability. And then Aiden reminded me of like a young Ed Sheeran that could play in a completely different space to Ed Sheeran, but he obviously gets the Ed Sheeran often because he's got orange hair, but the kid is mad talented. He's got such a unique tone. And then last thing that I want to mention, dude, is what you heard there was recorded on phones. Because with lockdown, like we made the track on phones, recording with the headphones. So really, man, that was a dope project.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, man. I mean, and that just shows the commitment. And I always say, like you say, hard times make us literally find things that we never knew about ourselves, or resources that we never knew we could use to actually still progress and move forward. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, like I was going to ask about the song production, but clearly y'all were just busy with the phones. So that's dope. How are you layering those vocals? Is everyone sending through like this is my tenor, this is my bass? You know, how are you guys even labeling that?
Well, man, you know what I did? What I did for them was I said, listen, I had written the core of the song the day before, and then hit them up, and I told them, just express yourself, because this whole thing is about creativity. So they sent me their parts, and then I told them to jump on the choruses. It was super simple. The artist was super talented, man. I think I lost you, dude.
I'm right here. You here?
Yeah, are you there?
Can you? I'm there. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. So I don't know. I finished off the question there. I don't know if you got it.
Yeah. No, I got it. Yo, Jay. So what does? And also congratulations. I saw that like Mikasa just did a deal with the global company, yo. And tell me a bit about that. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. You know, it's been 10 years of hard work, 10 years of plowing the soil. You know, the last 10 years doing all of that we've done as an independent for me has been quite impressive for me to do, and for me to watch the band do. You know, we've managed to tour to 30 African countries. We've toured Europe and the States all independently. And I think that for us, it was about the curiosity around the possibilities that could lie on the other side if Mikasa could get picked up by a major to get put on a global platform with a global team. You know, like getting introduced to the team, you're speaking to 90 people from around the world on a Zoom call. It's a whole nother ball game, and I'm super excited to be able to take my mind and Mikasa and the idea around Mikasa on a global stage. So yeah, super excited about that, dude. Thanks a lot, man.
Congratulations, man. You know, I'd really got to applaud how you guys have kept it together as a group for 10 years. You know, the hardest thing to work as a group is to actually stay a group. You know what I mean? People think that like it's the music, but like staying as a group is one of the hardest things. And I know that there's obviously ups and downs, but the fact that you guys are still together, you know what I mean? That's incredible, man. I got to really applaud you for that. You know what I mean?
You, yeah, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of passion for what we do, man. But thanks.
Yeah. So, you know, I want to also ask you something. You know, we have this thing on our platform. And firstly, and by the way, also, I just want to say thanks for jumping on this call. Shout out to the campaign that you guys are doing with Converse, your Create at Home, just looking out for up and coming artists. You know, I think a co-sign from you is so important. But, you know, I also want to just extend your co-sign also, right? So we've got this, we got this thing on our show, which we call the hot seat, you know? Hot seat. So pretty much on the hot seat, what we do on Sundays, we literally get like artists to literally pitch for a minute why we need to play these songs on the OnLife Radio, right? So, you know, artists pitch, and then everyone on the comments literally says who's had the best pitch. So I go, cool. Every Wednesday we speak to a personality outside hip hop's, that we wouldn't generally speak to on Slikour Live, and we want you guys to listen to the joint and give it constructive criticism. And you gotta be honest, because yo, man, we got enough people who think they can do it but really can't do it, you know. So I'm gonna play the joint. I'm obviously like gonna get you out the live, and we'll just look out for your comments once we played the joint. Yeah. So could you please just hang 10 before you go cook or go, because you know you are cooking. You're either cooking in studio, cooking in the kitchen.
I'm here in the studio.
Even your artwork has got eggs. The way you like to cook in the background, I can see you got eggs on your artwork. IJ, come on, boy.
Oh man. Nah, I can't wait, dude.
Yo, let me play this for you. Yo, Jay, shout out to you, man. You know I respect you, man, and like I'm definitely gonna hit you up once. I think we as the group we're gonna come back together like in a week or so. So I'm definitely gonna hit you up, and there's some dope developments. So let me play this joint. This kid's joint is his name is what is his name? Yeah, his name is M Pasha. You know, his name is M Pasha. The name of the joint is Cooler Box, right? So I'm gonna play that for you right now. And don't worry, you know, so there's also this Aries craze here. Don't worry about all those other comments where everybody's interrupting and not on the script, because these people have their own script sometimes when they comment here.
No, dude.
Let's get it in, B. Thank you. Hold on for a sec. Yo, shout out to Jay. We about to play you the joint that y'all said that is the joint that we should play on air. It's not my joint, yo. So yeah, Jay, I hope you're on, man. Check it out. You're on OnLife Radio. This is Impasha. The name of the joint is Cooler Box. This is the hot seat joint that everybody voted for. Let's go.
Hot seat, hot seat, hot seat.
Here it goes.
Jay Wolf on the track. Shout out to Jay Something. He's listening to the hot seat, the joint that y'all voted
This
for.
little verse of mine, it's gon' shine, it's gon' burn. A bitch, you think it's cool, but you first to crack and a pressure, I swear. Put my heart in a cooler box, swear. This little verse of mine, it's gon' shine, it's gon' burn. A bitch, you think that you're cool, but you first to crack and a pressure, I swear. You break with the ice spin frost with the bites, deep with the ice, miss with the guys, temperature drops at the price. I'm not sure what I got in store. We don't play games no more. Ish, I'm trying to reign as king, but they say I'm too cold, so it might snow. Blood type negative, oh, they really don't know. We putting our hearts in the cooler boxes, chilling in there like castle light. You feeling it right, you feeling the cold, you feeling the cold, you feeling the cold. Cold to the veins.
Jay, I just want to be clear that I never chose this joint. It's the people who are on this that literally chose this guy and his pitch.
Your flow is a rent, you paying the least. Whenever I speak, I need a release. I only trap on J beats. I need a bit of buzz, please. You'll never be this cold, even if you were snowman copies. I need a cool down, I need a freeze. I need at least one person his knees to show me that they catching up with this cold. I need at least one person his knees to show me that they catching up with this cold.
Ice cold, how your heart beat? Why you always trying to stop me? Control C with the copy. The game needs a better font, please. Write me off, it's okay, bro. Old school, so I lay low. Pushing work for the pesos. Got keys like I'm Pablo. Got keys like Gustavo. Got keys straight from Lagos. If it ain't stacks, cut the combo. Dropping verses like it's gospel. On the road, you can't stop this. 9 to 5 with no office. Streets, you told me trust the process. Late nights never stop. Hey, I woke up early just to try and get it. Grim Reaper, how I make a killing. Staring in my own movie. Hey, all of y'all just another Krillin. Bring the heat, cause I'm straight from the north. Wolf from the east came with the cause. This ain't to WC. I ain't collecting your calls. Only talk blessings when I'm with the Lord. Only talk hits when I hop in the booth. Holla at Achi, the cash in the booth. Woo. Bring the heat straight to Josie, eh? Call me Miguel, they adore me. I'm trying to retire like 40. You trying to retire at 40. Eh? The game need a lot of synergy. Frostbite, they ain't feeling me. Having talks with the embassy. Call me Triple X, they can't look at me. Cold shoulder for my demons. Cold shoulder for the heathens. Dante with the heat shit. Lose my mind like I'm Felix. Beat these beasts like a blacksmith. Fuck a mask out on catfish. Stay on these flows like a captain. I'm like ETV on a Sunday. All I bring is the action. All I bring is the action. This ain't no camera, no acting. This is real life and you don't get no practice.
Okay. Yo, Jay, that was the joint, man. Let me know what your thought is on the comments. We're going to read your comments. This is OnLife Radio.
Broadcast live